Thursday afternoon chat. Your favorite artists with Jayar.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, will you please put your paws together unless you're driving for my dear friend, Zach Williams. Hello, hello.
What's up, man?
I want to start by saying congratulations. New album came out on Friday.
Thank you.
Big congrats. What's this, 3?
Well, it's second full length.
Okay. Let me lead off with this one, Zach. I was in a worship service in Nashville a while back, and the lead male on stage looked just like you. And in that moment, I thought of this question, that when you're in church and a worship band breaks into a song that you wrote, is there any chance in the world you can focus and have an intimate moment, or are you too tied to the song? That's
I usually don't even try to sing to it. Okay. I just stand there.
Yeah,
because it's weird. It's actually happened a couple times, going to different churches here and have them do my song, and it's like, do you sing it and look like the guy that everybody's going, oh yeah, sure,
this
cool
is
guy,
so good.
Yeah, you wrote it, yeah, or do you, so I just kind of like,
because people that know, they're like, oh, that's Zach Williams over there, and when the song comes on, they're going to be watching you going, yeah, what an arrogant guy.
Exactly, that's what I don't want to think. So,
yeah.
So I usually just kind of stand there.
But you can also watch people having very intimate conversations with God, and it can make you feel good.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely a honor whenever you see somebody use your song in church. So
yeah,
but it's a little weird too to be there and just kind of that feeling you get.
I wrote that in my PJs.
Yeah,
on my porch. Let's go into Rescue Story right here. I, was just getting to the point where, Survivor is. You've had this nice little string where you come out with a song that is my favorite Zach Williams song that beats the one before.
Cool.
Because Survivor to me was just, I loved it. It's, it became my new favorite Zach Williams song. But Fear is a Liar had the same season for me.
Nice.
But Rescue Story is doing the same thing right now. It's kind of pushing Survivor off the table for me. But I haven't had you talk about Rescue Story yet. Can we just drop into a DNA of that?
Yeah. I when I write music, I'm always trying to write something that's, been either a season of life or a personal experience. And for me, the one thing that's always stood out, ever since I became a Christian was this idea that, he knew my name before I had one. He was writing the pages to my story from day one. And I remember growing up in church and knowing all the answers and, kind of could be good with the good and bad with the bad. And I remember in my late 20s and early 30s getting so far away from what I grew up believing and just on this kind of just running away from God and everything that I'd been taught, that I remember getting to some dark places where I just thought, there's no way there's a God out there that loves me, or there's no way that my parents can forgive me. And I think for me, when I really realized, just how good God was and how much he loved me was, this moment that I hit the floor in my bedroom, and I remember crying out to God to save me. And like in that moment, I remember just having for the first time this ability to just like breathe and not have to worry that there was something else, that I had to do or continue to be. I just remember thinking, okay, he's been here with me the whole time. And now that I'm looking back on my life, 20 years ago, I can see the places where he was working things for the good and little things he was keeping me out of. And so I wanted that song to be a reminder to anybody that hears it that, every one of us have a rescue story, and he's been writing that story since we were conceived. So that was it. Yeah.